Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, after the attack in Kiambu County at a burial function where Rigathi Gachagua had attended, at least for the first time, Rigathi Gachagua has come out and addressed himself on this very issue. This is an issue where he was involved. He has been at the center of this issue when goons stormed the burial function, then descended on Rigathi Gachagua, his allies, and even mourners at the funeral with the weapon that they were carrying, ending up destroying vehicles and, of course, completely disrupting the burial. So Gachagua is communicating to the government and to the people. His message is very clear. He's not going to give up. He will not be intimidated. He's going to move forward. But again, he's exposing really what happened on ground after explaining himself on the post on his Facebook page. By the way, there are those who believe that, in fact, those allied to Rigathi Gachagua, that the state is the one that organized for these goons. And if not the state, these are allies of William Ruto, close to him. Tukisema allies of William Ruto, unajua utaanza kusema majina kama Kimani Ichung'wah, unajua yeye ni mtu wa Kiambu County and all that, but Gachagua is not from Kiambu County. So Gachagua allies believe that these are close allies to Ruto, or this was the state organizing goons to do the attacks. Then there is a narrative from the bloggers from the government and those who support William Ruto, who are alleging that the disruption was staged by Rigathi Gachagua to win sympathy. I don't know how true it is, but those are the views of the people who support William Ruto. So without wasting time, I want us to go through the statement from Rigathi Gachagua, get to know what he's saying, and also we give our views on the same. As Kenyans are well aware, earlier this week, the government withdrew the final aspect of my security that was in place after the impeachment process we are contesting. However, we did not raise issues with this decision by government, although expectations were that any Kenyan who was served at the level of government that I was privileged to serve at would be secured by government even after leaving office. However, it now looks like the decision to withdraw my security was to leave me exposed to the kind of attack we have witnessed today. Today, I was at a funeral service in Limuru for a young man called Erastus Nduati. While we were preparing to lay the young man to rest, goons attacked us and the other mourners who were present, including children. The gangsters were armed with stones, machete, iron bars, and sticks. They descended randomly on mourners present and attacked them using the weapons they had, as well as using the plastic seat available. A specific group followed me as I went to my car, which they proceeded to attack with the stones and iron bars. We literally drove out of the venue under a hail of rocks. This is very sad state of affair and a major law a major law for the state, who were clearly complicit in this action. We just especially remember the family that had a loved one in a casket who had to run to safety despite their profound grief. We will not be scared away from standing with the Kenyans who need us to support them in their moment of need. We just expect such terrible moment of shame will not be repeated. That is a statement from Rigathi Gachagua in reaction to what had happened in Kiambu County. Now, as we continue with the panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to this discussion. Now, that is a statement from Gachagua. And he has communicated to the people and the government. To the people, he took more of his time to explain the situation from the beginning to the end. How guns arrived, how they were able to attack them. So he has narrated the story to the public. To the government, he also has information or a warning. But again, he has disclosed something to the public that a few days ago, his final security that he had been left with was with the drone. So he was left with no security. Though in other stories, we are being told that his security was reinstated today. After withdrawal, then reinstated today. I've seen it somewhere. But according to him, the security was taken over and now he has been left with no one. You know, there is a procedure of withdrawing security from a senior staff who has worked for the government. Maybe you have been a CS. Like, for example, Matiang'i, when he served, his security was not removed one time. They will be removing slowly. And when you are in a need of security again, they normally give. Because you've served in that capacity, you have government secrets and all that. But for Gachagua, it has not worked that way. He's saying the first time they withdrew the security, but there was security that was left. Walitoa ikabaki kidogo. Sasa ile kidogo ilikuwa imebakia ndio walikujia wakachukua. Then what followed? More than, according to Gachagua allies in a press briefing, 300 goons invaded the barrier and attacked Gachagua. You can see the level of damage on the vehicle that Gachagua has shared. That is his own image. I saw UDA bloggers trying to allege that, the vehicle that is being shared online is not Gachagua's vehicle, or it is not the vehicle that Gachagua arrived in while driving to that event. So the information was malicious, according to UDA bloggers. But Gachagua has come out to share out the information. Number plate, you can see it very clear. His own vehicle that he was driving when he arrived at the barrio and when he was leaving. To confirm that indeed he was directly attacked. And if you look at that vehicle, the windscreen, you can see actually it is so much damaged, especially at the place where Gachagua might have been sitting. Inside your co-driver. When you see this place being targeted, that is what the Gachagua allies are referring to as attempted assassination. So in Gachagua's message, he's telling those who care and his supporters that there was attempted assassination on his life. But he has a message for the state. I will not fear. I won't be intimidated. I'm not moving anywhere. I am here to stay. I'm here to face you. That is now the message that Gachagua has for the state. That is the message for Ruto and UDA. That you will not manage to intimidate me and silence me. I'm here to take you on this war. And we all know Ruto is already losing Mount Kenya, but is just struggling to have any support that can come from this region.